Not gonna bother me. Okay.
Oh, yeah, plenty of time.
We sit here?
There's chairs in here. Hi, phone.
You good?
It live streaming.
Also,
Yep. There's some chairs over here.
This one's gonna be online. All right. Okay. I'll get out of your way. Why don't you move up, back up with your brother?
Don't hit that.
Yeah.
Well, then don't sit over
You
here.
can sit somewhere else then,
Just
but
wait
Mommy
till
and I are
everyone
gonna
has
sit
a
here.
seat, and then you can sit there.
Thank you. Yeah, that's good.
There's, it looks like there might be couches.
You want to sit on the couch? Go sit with Thomas on the couch.
I'll sit with you on the
Yeah, go.
couch. There's like front row seats.
Yeah, go sit on the couch with Thomas. Start doing the thing. Thanks.
Do your thing.
Good? Oh, you wanted a beer, right? I'll get you one. I'll get you one.
There might be some.
There's no good one up here.
Opposite sides of the room. Hi. Yay. Good to see you all. Thank you for hanging with me. See if we can get some sound going. Okay. What's the volume, okay? Boy wakes up from his dream, jumps out of bed, he knows that he will conquer the world. He looks up at the sun and he smiles, 'cause his light shines just as bright. And all the people they go running, he's mine. Join the chorus of his heart and lungs combine and shout. I've got to see through stormy eyes, as I'm made from winds and I'm cut from skies. Starving and free, dizzy and strong, I will sing a boy's song. And haphazard motion of his dreary dismal day brings the song out from his memory. He knows that lack of direction directs the intuition of the undaunted mind. Singing softly to avoid a scene, stifles voices in his heart that wanna scream. I've got to see through the stormy eyes, as I'm made from wind and I'm cut from skies. Starving and free, dizzy and strong, I will sing a boy's song. I've got sings that I am the sun and moon. I'll make the angels swoon. I am the wine with the old cup. Give myself to fill you up. And if I die before I wake, pray my friends, my soul dead. With my bleeding heart on sleep, my six brass strings will ring out true. I mean, it may be my age talking. I'd like a 2 p.m. concert.
We do too.
That is the way to go. It never actually happens, but anytime I have the potential to be in bed by 9 p.m. at night, it's a good day.
What's up?
No, it's just the kids go to sleep and have shit to do.
That's what I was wondering how late do these people stay up nowadays?
They are 7:30 bedtime, my little girls. For those of you that don't know me as well as others, I've got a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old daughter at home. It's pretty amazing. We just spent 2 weeks in a tiny little shack in a pile of boulders out in the Mojave Desert with them, which is not without its challenges. But it was awesome. They had their own rooms. We've always been like kind of militant about like we're militant like sleep family, you know. And so we have always kept them separate. Like we'd go on family trips and like Piper, the 1-year-old, she slept in the bathroom a lot of times. On the pack and play, we'll find enough space just so she can have her own space. Out in this cabin, we did not have that. We did not have that option. So the girls slept in the same room together. And I told my wife Allie, this is going to be a shit show. But it was like magic. I mean, don't get me wrong. They lost a lot of sleep. But we put them both down for a nap at the same time. And Piper would stand on her back and play and just watch Willa. Willa would entertain her for like an hour. And I was like, oh man, this is like the first of the real sister bonding.
Look out.
What a magical journey to be on. It's worth the manic, overtired phase after the nap, just for those moments. Told you would rise above the rundown shadows of this town you love. A bussing table seems to pay the bills. Your mama's legacy, your test of wills. Your ragtop angel, your easy grace. Time to gamble on the life we chase. Take a last look out now. Turn the key and we're gone. Who cares if Monday there'll be hell to pay? We got miles to go. Now we're driving slow. We are taking off today. Taking off. I always knew you'd be the girl for me. Went on about the places that you would one day see. Months and years can flash like fireflies, till all you're left with is the passing time. Ragtop angel, you're amazing grace. Time to gamble on the life we chase. Take the last look out, turn the key and we're gone. Crazy Monday, there'll be hell to pay. Got miles to go, now we're driving slow, and we are taking off today. Taking off. I've had notions about this skeleton town. One lucky storm could blow the whole place down. There you're standing with your eyes like mine. Dare it all to take us down this time. Take a last look around, turn the key and we're gone. Crazy Monday, there'll be hell to pay. We got miles to go, and now we're driving slow, as we are taking off today. We're taking off. Na 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 yeah. Na 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 yeah. Na 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 yeah. Hey hey. Na 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 yeah. Na 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 yeah. Na 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 yeah. Taking off. Those of you who don't know, that was a song called "Taking Off," and I never talked about this, but it is in my mind notable as the song with the lyric line that is the most misheard of any Adam Ezra group song. It was on the first verse. It says, "Your mama's legacy, your test of will," singular. But the phrase is test of wills usually, and so everybody sings that fucking line wrong. Which makes me think maybe I should just change the song. To make it less confusing. Did you know it? You knew it was singular and not plural? Nobody likes a teacher's pet. You know?
So there's a difference. There is a lyric book going around in the world, so we get to see it. Right. So I have the lyric. Yeah.
Is it right in the
You guys
lyric
go
book?
deep. Is it correct in the lyric book?
We'll find it. It was from Susan.
It should be
I
because
was going to say Susan Hall.
Susan got the lyrics from me. I mean, I probably
So may not.
It's fine.
Sometimes a misheard lyric, though, sometimes a misheard lyric can lead to really cool things. There was an old song that we used to do in a band called Lonely Mile, and there's a line in the bridge. She could be buried deep like a gold inside the ground. She could play hide and seek when nobody is around. She could be out of reach like a bird up in the sky. But that won't stop my trying. And my keyboardist thought that third line was, She could be out of reach like a burnt Montana sky. And he was like, I always had that line wrong. I always thought you were saying burnt Montana sky. And I'm like, that's a much better line. Burnt Montana sky. So I had to write it into another. So now, right? That's and I won't glow like a burnt Montana sky, but I will try. Let's just play this song. She was made but gone for the sake. Pick me up, but please don't break me. The leaves they blow like ashes, and our lives they burn like flashes. I may never grow to catch your eye, and I won't glow like a burnt Montana sky, but I will try. Stuck my toe on the sandy beach. Yeah, I see things out of reach. Sometimes I crawl and cram. Always will be where I am. I move slow through the cherry rhubarb vine. I won't glow like a burnt Montana sky, but I will try. Won't build it up on sacred ground. Here I go, here I go. Sacred ground, here I go, here I go. Sometimes I'll turn the station. It leads to my elation. Sometimes when I stay put here, things turn out just as good. Grow to catch your eye, and I won't glow like a burnt Montana sky, but I will try. We'll try. I will try. Yeah, I will. I'll try. We should give it up for and just acknowledge Mark and Laura for hosting us, and Thomas and Nikki for sharing their home with us.
He's still awake. It's amazing.
I got money that Nikki's asleep in 3 more songs. It's actually one of the coolest compliments, right? And you see this sometimes with kids who go to shows from a very young age. right? Yeah, I mean, most of us think of a show as like the last place we would want to take a cat nap. But right, and it's like that it would even be impossible. But when a concert can be a safe space, and when that sound can act as a cradle, that's as good as it could be, I would think. You know, so. Anyways.
I think we all have a picture somewhere of him dressed in his pants and armies, curled up on a pile of jackets.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Or under a merch table.
we're up for merch.
I've contemplated taking a nap under the merch table. Love struck longing, sing the streets of Sydney, laying everybody in the home with the love song ready made. Finding the street light, he steps out of the shade, said something like, "You and me, baby, how about it?" Juliet says, heads won't be on. You nearly gave me a heart attack. Cause underneath the window, she sang, hey, my boyfriend is back. You shouldn't come around here singing up to people like that. Anyway, what you gonna do about it? Juliet, that was loaded from the start, and I bet you exploded into my heart, and I forget movie song. When you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong? Juliet. I'm up on different streets, both of the streets of shame, both dirty, both mean, but the dreams were just the same. And I dream that dream for you, and now that dream is real. How can you look at me? It's just like I was just another one of your deals. Cause you can fall for chains of silver, fall for chains of gold, fall for pretty strangers and the promises they hold. Promise me everything. You promise me thick and thin, yeah, and I say I won't. You know I used to have a thing, Juliet. When we made love, you used to cry. I said I love you like the stars above. I love you till I die. There's a place for us, no movie song. When you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. love song like the way it's meant to be. Can't do everything, but I'll do anything for you. Can't do anything except be in love with you. And all I do is miss you in the way we used to be. All I do is keep you beating this bad company. All I do is kiss you through the bars of the Rhine. Juliet, I'll do the stars. In the meantime, Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. And I love you like the stars above. I love you till I die. There's a place for us. No movie song. When you gonna leave? It was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. Love struck on me, sing streets of sand, laying everybody low with the love song that he made. Finding a convenient street, he steps out of the shade, says something like, "You and me, babe, how about it?" Take my hand, take my hand, take my hand, and hold on to you, my friend. I'll hold on to you, my friend. This world will break the best made man. Hey yeah, we'll stay together. Down this road, down this road, down this road, down this road. We share my heavy load. We don't know. Hey, stay together. We'll be dancing till we surrender. All right, when they're done, they know that they can find us out here on the run. So come on over. Down to the cold. Hey, stay together. My hand, take my hand, take my hand, take my hand. I hold on to you, my friend. I'll hold on to you, my friend. This world will break the best made plan. Hey, stay together. on the line and booze. So come on over. Take my hand, take my hand. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Take my hand, take my hand. Hey, yeah, come on over. Take my hand, take my hand. Hey, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Take my hand, take my hand. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Nice singing, y'all. This is my second time hanging at this house. The first time was at Mark and Laura's wedding. We went hardcore. Constructed a stage out there.
Thank you, Jim.
Yeah, nice flat spots.
You know, we're up here on the hillside.
Took Jim 4 weeks to engineer the spot. It's pretty great. All right. I'm not gonna hit that low note if I play it down there. There's a new one called Searching for Words that they haven't made yet. We've been recording a new album, and I just finished writing this on the last recording session that we came in. We had a list of songs we were supposed to record, and I showed up and I told the producer, I'm so sorry. I wrote another song. We squeezed it in. I'm so glad we did. I think the recording's going to be beautiful when it's finished. The feeling the sunrise on Thanksgiving Day, the times when I felt as I was walking away. Memories so strong, but it's so hard to say the right things at the right time. The last melting snow with the first spring days shine, almost hearing her laughter, knowing she's mine. The sweet ache inside as I watch that sunset. I'm searching for words that they haven't made yet. Driving the back roads slowly through my hometown, when the tough job's being finished, that last look around, these moments they pass, and I just never found the right word at the right time. The last chapter read slow as I savor the end, a secret glance shared with my oldest friend. The campfire burning down inside my chest. I'm searching for words that they haven't made. Her breath on my skin when our love has been spent. Money's all gone, we're not sure where it went. All the love that I've known with all my regrets. No plans to wake up to, is a drift off to sleep. The first autumn leaves crackling under my feet. Laughing out loud with someone to meet in the right place at the right time. The shake of the hands before the battle began, the loosening of my shoulders, half a glass sand, brush down my spine as I'm placing my bed, and I'm searching for words that they haven't made yet. Looking back through it, hasn't time flown, remembering that last time, wishing I'd known the smell of Mom's kitchen, all the good folks I've met, the feel of my daughter sleep on my chest, holding on to these moments before I forget. I'm searching for words that I haven't made yet. Psyched about that song.
That's a good one.
Okay, I'm gonna play two more songs that we recorded out in Austin. One of them is on this request list. One of them is one that most of you all know. And the other one, the first session, before we were doing an album out there, we had this Southern tour scheduled last year. And booking agencies are a weird thing, let me tell you. It is a very hard job to be a good booking agent. If you think about it, okay, you are touring a band across the country, and you have a set of dates that you have. And the band has to get from one place to another and then back again. So what you do as a good agent, they will create anchor dates, right? They will create anchor dates. And what those are they're like, you know all about this. They're your bigger markets that you're gonna play in, right? So if we're going out to Chicago, we might have anchor dates in Boston, in New York City, in Rochester, New York, in Columbus, Ohio, and then Chicago to get us out there. And those will be your bigger markets and your clubs. And then in between those dates, you have your router dates. And that's the real magic and challenge of being a booking agent. Once you have your anchor dates, you gotta fill in all that space. You gotta figure out. If you only have one club that you play in Cleveland, Ohio, but you're driving through Cleveland, Ohio, you better hope that club has an opening. I mean, meanwhile, the people that are at the clubs have just as complicated a scenario. They're trying to bring in all the artists as they're touring through, and they're trying to make it all work. So there's like two people juggling different balls, and they have to dance at the same time with each other, right? And so every once in a while, a tour will have like a dead spot. I don't like dead spots. I don't like nights off on the road. We had a Southern tour, and we had like 4 nights in a row off. And we make the best of it when that kind of thing happens. Oftentimes we'll do some house concerts. We'll just have a rehearsal day. Maybe we'll do a laundry and sleep day. That's nice, you know? But in this particular time, 4 days felt like a lot. And I knew there was this producer I wanted to work with out in Texas. So we went out to we went out to Texas and we started working with them, and we started going back there and we put together this album, which should be out. At some point. But that first session, we had a goal of like, we're going to record 3 songs in these 4 days, maybe 4 songs, something like that. And we went into the studio. It was a great time. We were hanging out. And on the last day, the producer came into the studio. I was sleeping. The band stays in the house next door to the studio. It's a great setup. I stay in the studio so I can work late and wake up early. They have a little trundle bed. I just pull it out and sleep for a couple hours and wake up and start recording again. The producer comes in the last morning, and I said, "I'm really sorry. I wrote a song." and he was like, "Well, let me hear it." And I played it for him, and he's like, "Okay, shit. Well, we have to record that today." And that's never happened. We've never written a song. And before, like, I need some time for the song to settle. I need to play it a few times, at least, out on the road, preferably 100 times out on the road, to really own the song, to help me really understand it deeply. Sometimes I don't really understand my writing until after the fact. It's a weird thing. But to finish writing the song and 15 minutes later be sharing it with the producer, and half an hour later be recording it with a whole bunch of musicians in the studio was a very surreal experience. And so I'm going to try to play it for you. I haven't played it too many times. I've done it on a couple gatherings, I think. I maybe only played it at the winter gathering, as a matter of fact, for those of you that were there. It's called Come To Me, and I was thinking, I was sitting in this studio when I was away from my daughter and my wife, and I was thinking about my wife, and I was thinking about how our relationship is strong. It's so having kids and we're in the fucking trenches right now, right? Struggling to make our careers work and our lives work and our kids happy, and there's not a lot of room for us anymore. Not forever, but for this chapter. And that's hard. And we talk about it and we work on it, but we also recognize that, you know what, for a little while there's going to be some stuff. I was just thinking about the early days with Allie. Hanging. The beginning love, the exciting. Who knows what the fuck's going to happen in love. And I was thinking back to those days. And I was thinking of where we are right now. And I wanted to write out a song. And so this is what came out.
Keep putting each other first and we'll come back around.
Drive to the mountain, cheapest rental car we could find. Your hair was shining, you were happy. Just out driving, my old blue tent in the backseat. It felt like flying. It fades till gone. Time keeps stumbling on. I'll do that again. It fell to wrong. And time keeps stumbling on. So come to me, baby, like you used to do. Like the sun won't rise again. Nothing to lose. So come to me, babe. If we were stupid, taking chances, we traded planning for stolen glances. Across the diner table, the smell of coffee, your mouth full of pancakes. You said you loved me. It fades so slow. We're the last to know. So come to me, baby, like you used to do. Like we weren't forever. Nothing to lose. So let me kiss you, darling. Come on, hold me like I'm shelter from this rain. Come to me, baby. Come to me, baby. Come to me, baby, like you used to do. Like the world was crumbling down around us. Nothing to lose. So come to me, babe. Come to me, babe. Come to me, babe. I struggle with that song, playing it a little bit, because it doesn't, how can I describe this? My friend Turtle used to tell me that I'm a particularly hard songwriter to find arrangements for as a band, because when I write a song on guitar, I'm playing a lot of the different parts. I'm playing like percussive stuff, and I'm playing bass stuff, and I've got little melodies in there, and it's hard to find space that song, it's just so simple and repetitive. And I was inspired by all these musicians I was playing with out there. All my bandies were out there, but we also had this amazing electric guitar player and piano player. And so I specifically kind of wrote that song super simple so that it would be a platform to give musicians a space to kind of arrange it. I thought I would take advantage of the really cool place that I was in. But then when I played on my own, the voice inside is saying, is this too repetitive? I mean, I can't believe Nicky's still awake right now.
He's fighting it.
He's fighting it right now.
Yeah, that song's one that'll do it to you. The new album's probably going to be called Reveille, inspired by this song. Sun comes up shifting to dry. Another day I'm still alive. My heart is full, my mind is clear. Things I be while I'm still here. Bring the fire, bring the water. Person that I'm trying to be, future that I'm trying to see now. No matter how I try to plan, toss off the raining high. Bring the fire, bring the water. Reveille. All of my love is, all of my love is, all of my love is coming down, coming down. All of my love is, all of my love is, all I have, feel it calling. When I'm twisted up and small, when I'm standing twice as tall now, when I'm holding on too tight, when I play it all just right now. Bring the fire, bring the water. Reveille. Where the answer is I was telling some of the folks here, it's a terrifying experience. For me, maybe not a lot of musicians, but for me in particular, I don't think I am suited to be a great studio artist. I play songs different all the time. I feel like music should be a living art form and always be changing. And a recording doesn't fucking do that. It stays the same, and it's gonna outlive you. It will define the song. It will take this living, breathing thing that evolves over time and with you as an artist, and it sticks in one place, and it defines that song, right? Like imagine if you were defined for the rest of your life by who you were at age 13.
It's horrifying.
That's how it feels to me. Because songs take some time to mature, right? And oftentimes, like these songs that I've just written, they aren't done baking yet, you know?
Thomas, you'll be you for the rest of your life.
That's Thomas.
That's one of the things that makes you such a special artist, though, is that you can play the same song in a variety of ways, and it's always, we always know we're gonna hear something good.
Yes. True. Thank you. Yeah, but you know what? If you get sick of a recording, you still have to, that's the only fucking recording.
That's why we go to so many live shows.
It's not your stuff, though. Unfortunately, runs out of thumb drives, I've got it.
And it's not something that I would worry so much about, generally. If it was, right, if the goal for me was to be doing it, I live a wonderful life. And I love playing live shows, and I love our fan community. And it's amazing what we're doing, particularly here in the Northeast, and it's trickling out there into the world, and people come to a lot of live shows. There are, relative to the number of people that come out to our shows, there are not a lot of people that know about us in the world, that are listening to our music in the world. And I want more and more people to be part of this community. I want more and more people to listen and to connect with this kind of magic that I feel like happens. And one of the best ways to do that is to make a recording. It's ironic, right? One of the best ways to share my art form is to like set it in stone and fuck with it, right? You lift your head to speak. You're beautiful outside. Touch your palm to mine. Yeah. You're broken inside. You can't run, run, run from what's inside you. When we fall, 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 we'll remember you today. You today. I can make you laugh. Tears on the outside. One last photograph. Yeah. You're so strong on the inside. We can't run, run, run from what's inside you. And we will fight, fight, fight for every moment. today. You today. Look around for the first time. Close your eyes for the last time. Hold you tight for a moment. 'Cause we can't run. We can't run from what's inside of you. And we will fight for every moment. And our hearts will beat on forever. And when we fall, I will remember you today. You today. You today. I'm gonna play one more song. We'll take a little break.
Didn't your mom complain about you modifying some of your songs at one point? You redid the toast to different pattern. Your mom complained.
Yeah, totally.
What did he do at the gathering? You and I were getting ready to do something and he changed the line. The guy recorded it. What was that one? Remember?
Erica.
Was it Erica?
Erica, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. He added an extra whatever. Oh.
I had a fight about that with our producer in Austin, Texas. That's the other thing, right? You're recording an album. We want to record Erica. Erica came out so good. Guys, it is insane. This piano player that's playing on Erica just blew my mind. The song is like, oftentimes my experience is that I have a picture of a song and how it should feel. And then the recording happens and it's like varying degrees of close to that. And every once in a while there's a song that's like, oh, that's exact. I didn't even know it was gonna feel that good. You know, that's how Erica feels to me. And but this is a song where after each chorus there is a na 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 na. And everybody does this really stupid dance move.
Whose fault is it? I don't know whose fault that dance move is.
You started that.
I am on a mission.
You took out the na-na.
Nobody wants to be at a show where suddenly everyone does jazz hands.
We're gonna get you there eventually.
Fucking damn it. I did. It could just be a little slower, a little less frenetic. I would be happy with that. Frenetic. So anyways, there's this part that says na na na, and when you write a na 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 into a song, you're basically inviting the people that listen to the song, not necessarily to dance like idiots, but to sing along with you in the na 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 section, which is great. And that's what's been happening with Erica. And then we get to the end of the first chorus, and the producer's like, yeah. I think you can cut out a no section. And I'm like, dude, we as artists, man, we kill for these. You kill for these like hooks that people can hook onto on the songs that make it fun and enjoyable. He's like, yeah, you got enough fucking na-na-nas. You can do without as many na-na-nas. And the big challenge for me in the studio is to take in, because I have preconceived notions about songs, and I'm not always the best judge. If I think I need to hear it a certain way, sometimes it takes a real effort to be open-minded enough to hear another opinion. And to be like, okay, I hate that, but I'm gonna listen to it 100 times. I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna listen to it 100 times and see if I can break this barrier that's in my head. And with Erica, I did that, and I like it better now. Begrudgingly. I had to admit that to the producer. It's like, Doherty, damn
To
it,
be
Doherty.
retrained now.
Yes. Wait till you hear the recording. What's up?
For sale downstairs?
Yeah, not quite, brother. It's a good band, though. She like coffee in the morning, butter on her bread. She likes the sound of danger, but she plays it safe instead. She like all the nasty weather, she will take it every time. But she says nothing's feeling better than those first rays of sunshine. And she struts along the path that she's on. She says you cannot know the right road when you're worried that it's wrong. Ooh, Erica, you've got us spinning like a drug. Your smile answers help enough when you walk into the room. She talked politics and philosophy while she's cutting up your floor. It's Jameson, and Jameson some more. She's always eating bacon, except for bacon when it's round. Erica believes the moderation keeps you grounded. She say, boys play it fast and play it rough. 'Cause life is packed with moments, and they don't last long enough. Ooh, Erica, you've got us spinning like a drug. Your smile answers we love. When you walk into the room, we all go na 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 na. We go na 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 na. And the times of consternation, misplaced the spark behind all the rise. A moment's hesitation, but here comes Erica. She said, let's go howl at the moon. Ooh, Erica, you've got us spinning like a drug. Your smile answers we love. When you walk into the room, we all go na 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 na. We go na 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 na. We go na 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 na. end of the bridge. Goes, here comes Erica. She said, let's go out at the moon. Here comes Erica. You know we do it all for you. I know, he was like, yeah. Just have a howl and then sing a chorus. Yeah. And I was like, all right, let's try it. And I like that. All right, let's go have a drink. Let's come back. Good job.
There's plenty of food too.
Please eat.
As long as the basement's not on fire right now. But.
How are the stairs taken?
Oh,
That's good. Bathrooms at the end of the hall, if anybody's wondering. Oh, there's one straight up here.
We'll be down at the merch table if anybody wants merch now.
You want another beer? We'll just keep it running. You want another beer?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I have another one of those, but I can get you something else.
Whatever you got, man. Yeah,
Okay,
whatever.
cool. But just not the crap.
you want a Bud Light, right? Bud Light? Oh.
So he sings Devil. The boss, have you heard that version? So she made this for
So that's like during winter gatherings in Maury.
Yeah.
We helped Jim decorate the stage. And so there was a Boston, the theme was Devil and Bostonians. And so there was like a bunch of Boston stuff. And then I made the devil doll.
and that creepy thing started showing up all
So
over
we
the
just
hotel.
started bringing in, like imagine going down, like looking down Lake Maury Hotel, like.
And it's just sitting there.
So yeah, that's.
It's not your house?
Yeah,
You bring it
I
home.
made it, so I bring it home and then I bring it back to every Adam show. It's ridiculous.
No, it's awesome.
It's a little creepy looking. Yeah.
I love Halloween, so that's like totally.
Because Thomas's favorite song is Devil.
Yeah.
And he pretends he knows how to Irish step dance for that song.
Are we gonna do this?
I don't know if Adam's gonna play it. We'll see. You can usually find him bobbing along dancing somewhere. No, I'm gonna have water. Thank you though. I don't know where people are needing to go. But yeah, so the doll.
Love it.
waters. Yes.
You got a nice view. You want me to take a plate?
Oh, sure. You don't have to, but I can get up too. There's a trash right in that. If you pull that, yep. Yeah, the front one is trash. What a good hostess you are.
Sitting on the hard stairs.
Yeah, it's all right. I don't mind.
Your living room turns into a nice concert hall. Right? Is there another
No, we just, the dining room is there. And then the boys just turn the rest of the whatever, you know. I brought her in there. She gets a little.
Double-edged sword there.
No one would be able to come here. She's 4. We got her when she was 1. She does not like it. It's such a that's when the gym was like, she's the sweetest thing ever. And I can't bring her anywhere because she like, snaps her, but like she doesn't want anyone near me. And so I'm like, watch. Yeah, but it's only me.
So she just there for the after you get
She's
it.
just there. I mean, it depends on, like when we have people over, she's like, we train.
Yeah.
As many people.
Yeah.
Not gonna mess with it, so. Good, so there's bathrooms up there, one in there. All right.
Yeah. Herman's done it with them. Our friends went to that.
Do you need anything?
Better taste of
Yeah, so I took my lesson.
Right?
So you ate.
Very impressive. I saw you in
We've seen him.
It's a very
It's close. It's close. Joe, it's close. Just don't turn around.
That's when the gatherings look like it's like.
I was playing somewhere, I can't remember where.
I don't know, so Lane Thomas is the one that like, we're always like, he's so tall, he's so tall. Nikki's actually taller.
We've asked for this a couple of times, and so we kind of right before we put it out to you guys, like, so it's been like a month ago, like, we just got back from saying, hey, so we were trying to
No, he just,
yeah, it's a little bit of work.
I live up on Coast Maine.
Oh, yeah. She flew back on Wednesday. Our television's on I think she's having a pretty good year. Last couple of she looks much better. Yeah, she had health-wise, I think there was a lot of stuff going on last year. But this year she's in much better space, head up, eyes out, eyes forward, like before it was not like that at all. I think she was just grinding and trying to get through the year last year.
Talking about retired Karen.
Oh. Is she better?
She seems better. She seems like she's having a much better year. She's starting to hear.
And her
healthy. Yeah, her health's better. Her eyes look good. I haven't had a conversation, but she certainly seems like in a better place than last year.
Yeah, this kind of
Yeah.
format to hang and play, tell stories.
That's allowed.
Oh, yeah. Confusion? What do you think about?
No, it's stenosis. So one thing is to get some more space in the python for the nerves, especially. And then have herniated discs, got L5 and S1, L1. 3, and not created, but in need of attention. So they worked on 2 spots. And did some opening and decompression, like a multi-level decompression.
And you feel like
I
free.
do feel relief. It was impacting my legs.
Like sciatic or?
No, like shutting down the calf.
Okay.
Nerve.
No strain in the step. This is really problematic when you're doing things like walking.
Yeah, that's kind of what it's all about.
Every step.
Yeah.
You know, so you feel
Hey,
all the way up.
pretty cool, huh?
I don't know. She's either in the bathroom or downstairs,
But then the right one is the opposite. It's like a drop.
Relax.
One drop and then one lift.
It's so amazing to me how one person can
you guys are active people, so like, it's just like rambling your lifestyle.
Even that came on, the left one came on in August.
And just what he was saying about that one tune that he played that's so simple, because he is doing his half voice in there and then kind of
A couple years apart.
And it's so contact
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Some nerve
I know the
damage
writer,
going, needing to get all the way down.
struggles because he wrote the song.
So are you feeling the difference though? Like, is it?
I think so, but it's really hard to tell. So that other people's games my boss.
right, but everybody else can want to own it on some level.
Are you still doing PT or?
Yeah, I just actually started 4 weeks, like
I
went
love
4 weeks and
knowing, I mean, music is your life, but just paying attention more.
And are you good? Like, reason to do whatever you want now, or still?
not really forward bending stuff. Lifting.
I'm still playing it.
You are?
Starting with less than 5 pounds.
Improving, you know, minuscule.
Yeah, straight up.
Every once in a while, I get that,
Twisting.
Okay.
So anything that's
that flow, where I don't have to think about work. I mean, I think about it a lot, but I don't have
But I'm back on the
those lyrics and the chords and the.
It's amazing how fast music goes away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shoot song.
Just make those neurological connections again, and hopefully things will start firing.
Sound, they don't all sound the same, but there's so many similarities.
Yeah,
So like, how do you remember which is da-da-da or da-da-da?
right, and sometimes you don't, and sometimes you'll get halfway through, like, oops, I'm on the wrong tune. But then the
Is there
other
any
thing,
other
I'm sure
surgeries that
this,
can happen, or is this like
happens a
that?
lot.
Yeah.
Physios and scales, I'm like, oh, like hymns, I've been playing a lot of hymns, I was like, oh my gosh, we're just going up and down a couple
Yeah,
of
there's
times.
okay.
Which is a dirty little secret, I think.
Well, and for the layperson, like if I went to a fiddle concert, I have no idea if she played the wrong riff as long as it was in the right key.
Exactly,
But I'm
right.
sure, you know, those in
But
the
if you're
know
playing
would
the
be like,
percentages, it's
she
like
played, you know,
But the
Tommy's
chords are
jig instead
Right.
of.
Yeah, but it's fun paying more attention. So you're talented kids, are they instrumental or both?
Most, well, a little bit of both.
I say that about me.
Bass guitar player into the Winston Valley Jazz Band. Oh, he was the bass player of the song.
Like, it's quality versus quantity.
And he's
So
just
there's
one of those kids
quality
that
and just try to.
you could sit down and whip off, and he's only just
I don't have to be.
he's got major potential. And he also sings really, really well. I got 3 baritones into Austin this year.
Oh,
And I didn't have voice for years, of course, and now they're my strongest section.
where are they coming from?
I don't know. And I sent one of them to the Northwood School of the Arts. But even after he left,
Yeah, I
still
do, you know, a couple days a week
I
on that.
can
I
focus
don't
on
run
the
as much as I
soprano
used to
part and the altos and baritones.
sciatica.
Really hard.
So I'll
I mean, I used to
alternate
sit,
between running and
as we
elliptical.
all do, you know, in the,
So just to kind of
the
stay in
room
shape.
at Wooded Valley
But I
listening
have an
to
elliptical in the back, so
and
like
I'm
in
like,
front because I watched TV.
wouldn't it be fun to have a chord? You know, everybody fantasizes.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, oh my
That's how I get through the
God,
winter, so.
I do. They were just fabulous.
Well, and you can pick your courses and stuff. I love that idea. I've come very close to buying one.
So instrumentally, we're still growing, but I just had a girl move in that plays piano and alto sax. That girl that moves in and plays just the beginning.
But I do love the roots and, just for the
So I hired
that would
a
be really
drummer.
fun. I'd be very motivated by that, but I'm pretty self-motivated, so I can get on most, like I got up
You
to
hired
dancers
dancers.
and for 40 minutes.
I mean, you just scholarship from
Even if I don't feel like it, I know I
She's
can.
just such a bright and smart.
Yeah.
Keep in the
Yeah, we
game.
don't have any drummers this year, which is
I'm gonna be able to keep
yeah,
it.
exactly. And but it was kind of good because at the concert, Justin just pulled everything together.
Yeah. Right, exactly. Yeah.
And so I'm gonna have 3 or 4 altos, a tenor, some clarinets, flute, couple trumpets, couple trombones, piano, 2 bass players. I'm gonna have, and I've gone back to playing jazz band, music with band, and I'll just transcribe, trumpet parts to flute. And it really works well over Christmas, and the kids love it, the audience loves it.
Will you do a spring concert?
Yeah, the 16th of April.
Get that on the calendar.
It's a Wednesday.
Tucker Mountain related, but I think it's during the day.
There it is.
Sounded good, Adam. Thank you very much.
Yeah, this is wonderful.
I'm glad you guys came.
We are too.
Living rooms are fun.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, good, that's good for you.
I don't know. I'm tired right now. It's like I'll come into school and I'm like, oh, I don't want to get up early. I don't want to do this paperwork. I don't want to go to this staff meeting. And then he starts walking into my room and I'm like, I can't.
This is what I want to do.
Yeah, I had an 8th grade girl look up at me after her song chorus and she goes, you're such a good teacher. Everything's so easy and I learn it so fast. She just said that the other day and I'm like, oh my God, amazing, I can never leave.
Yeah, right, exactly.
But I'm gonna have to. I remember doing that at the brushing. It was rough. You gotta get out here and do it sometimes. And I'm looking forward to being able to do what I want to do.
Will you stay in the area?
I think so. Well, base in the area. What I
What do you come for?
know. What I do, my situation with the critters is, you can't beat it.
Right. Yeah.
These perfume workers.
I don't know if you know the 6th grade at Newbury Catholic went in and did a coupon ukulele class. And they wrote some songs and all learned, I don't know how they got all the ukuleles. But yeah, so they'll be coming up with the ukulele skills.
Really close, because, I do guitar, but just the moving your fingers, they make that down. The shapes are related, even though they're different. And I noticed a big difference with like the Bradford dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's good.
Ready to think about next steps.
Early college is an environment where time programs, all of these things are even if they're really decorated.
Yeah.
So, part of me almost wants to make a just go out with a really strong group, but I don't know what to choose. Yeah, it's bass player.
I think is October an enjoyable time to be?
Yes, I think so. It depends on who you talk to, but
Always.
I love principles. I see it all the time. Whatever I do, it's just so inspiring to work to. And the assistant principal, she capacity there. Staff seems great. The kids are great. Things about kids now. They're pro-life. The kids, they'll do kid things. Phones are, a little different than when I first started teaching. In some ways it helps, in some ways it's hard. But it's still a good place.
It's too much better.
I was encouraged to see that, was it Saturdays, the ones that, voted on Saturdays.
And they've certainly done a great job of getting the word out as to why they support it, and I think they've done well. I didn't go to the Bradford, to the Oxbow budget, I went to the Newbury one. They're trying.
I always I'm working on a book, a lyrics book, actually.
Yeah, I had to work. I feel bad not going.
I guess it lasted about
like 45 minutes, I think. And there was like, how many? Nothing. Right. Yeah. Right. Fire drill?
Really? So we're calling around Chef Warren's like, yeah, that's all right. And Susan called, we're kind of milling around and asking them to leave because they're smoking soil. Fire department.
Oh wow, so it was a real, sort of a real
They do actually want everybody. It's fitting for now.
I guess so.
You get a cookie?
What is it? It's like an almond cloud.
I brought my trash to the recycling place in Bradford, and there was a family set up selling Girl Scouts.
Oh.
They shouldn't be allowed.
One box. Because I knew if I bought more, I would eat them.
When I was a teacher,
used to go and they'd go out, and then they'd come to me. They'd be like, oh, what's the Girl Scout book?
and I
She has no restraint.
I just looked at the side of the box, and it said 120 calories, and then I looked and said 2 cookies.
translate that to a sleeve. What kind did you buy?
And only this big.
I know. The box is getting smaller. Yeah. Oh boy, I love the Girl Scout. Yeah. It might be in the library, I don't know.
I recognize the family from the trash place. It was a girl, maybe 4th or 5th grade. I think it was probably for Bradford. Yeah, the little girl stayed in the truck.
In her seat.
You're fine.
It's still early.
Not quite 6 months.
Are you comfy over there, Emma? You sure? She comfy over there?
Anybody else is up?
Nope. Go ahead.
Look at that. Good timing.
Yep.
Get back to the show.
Yeah, that's fine.
The G-Factors wait upon their saviors. The constituency is doing as they're told. You and I, we work on getting braver. Meet each other out on this road. We're looking for our answers in the morning. Morning gets its knowledge from the sun. The sun will take its wisdom from the mountain, where we'll be sleeping when the summer day is done. And our footsteps, they pound the rhythm, and it feels like it's all meant to be. And I can't help but live for the light that stumbles out of me. With our hair and bodies tangled in a kingdom that will never know our names. Our breath will be a fire that is burning, and I'll kiss you 'cause we're born from love and flame. So look at me, you know we are each other. Smile 'cause it's the most that you can give. If I die tomorrow, find another, and I promise that I love you while I live. We hold tight 'cause our planet is spinning so fast that it blurs what we see. And I can't help but live for the light that stumbles out of me. We are a moment that will never be repeated. We are a song that will never have an end. Let us laugh at a life soon completed, and all the miles between now and then. We will find what we need from the mountain. We will soar on the air that we breathe. And I can't help but live for the light that stumbles out of me. The secret is we all live on forever. The truth is that our dreams are just a game. Grace is just the sweat of the endeavor. The lesson is that we are all the same.
That you could actually play, you know, ones that you were. Have you ever done a countdown?
You know, the closest I've come to doing a count is the gatherings database that they keep in the cloud. And I don't remember how many songs there are on there. I think I can play most of the songs. I'm sure some of you can stump me on a couple. Some of those songs I only played like once ever. It's one of the coolest, best things about if you're a songwriter like me that writes a lot of songs, it's one of the coolest things about getting to do a house concert tour. Getting to have a fan base that is like deeply into studying the music, because these shows, man, I don't know what people are going to present me with on the request list when I show up at their house, and every night there are often some challenges, some songs I haven't played in years, and it's just a great way, because it's like, I guess it's like being a painter. Every time you're hanging out and presenting your paintings, you get to paint them a little more. And some of the older songs that I don't get to play with the band because they can only learn so many fucking songs. There are some paintings that I don't get to paint anymore, and I don't get to look at it anymore, and that's it's a gift. It's a gift for me. Like this whole craziness with the Gathering series and the live streaming and all the, packing in 5 shows in a weekend. It's a gift for me as a songwriter, because I get to dig deep. I'll play 2 shows tomorrow. Could very well be that I'll repeat 2 songs over the course of the day, depending on what the show is, and that works for me. It makes some artists very uncomfortable. Did someone ask a question? Did I hear something?
No, you said we're okay with that.
You're okay.
We don't mind repeats ever.
You don't mind repeats?
They're always special.
No, thank you.
That was pretty special too, coming out of COVID with you doing as you dug up so many old things that you had written and just gave them to us as like gifts.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
There's some songs right now. There's a song that we recorded out in Austin, Texas that wouldn't have happened if I didn't play one night at a gathering and then get requests for it every damn request night.
Can't imagine what that would be.
Ah! Just for Kim.
The most known shows I've ever heard.
Come on, Kim, around the room.
Drinking pink champagne in a cheap motel, nowhere town, been somewhere else. No chip glass she took from the kitchen of that little cafe. She ain't missing. AC's blowing, hot air, TV's broken. She don't care. She's dancing with the best dress on late night, singing to her favorite song. Ain't thinking about the past, it's gone. It's too brand new. Got nothing left to lose, yeah. She's smiling, no shame, in a cheap hotel, drink a pink champagne. Drinking pink champagne. With the folks back home, they all told her, you'll understand when you get older. The way it is, days just grow longer. It doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. Be thankful, darling, for what you're given. She hears them coming. She ain't listening. She's dancing with the best dress on late night, singing to her favorite song. Ain't thinking that the past is gone. It's too brand new. Got nothing left to lose, yeah. She's smiling, no shame, in a cheap hotel, drinking pink champagne. She's dancing with the best dress on late night, singing to this entire show so far has been Lauren Mark's request list for good songs. Good songs. A couple anomalies in there I threw in there.
It's all right. I'll allow it.
Thank God. I left my harmonicas out in the desert. I'd buy more harmonicas. I'm just gonna have to live with the whistling today. Will I wait for indication for these working weary bones? Someday I can see it, mossy timbers, ancient stones. In the midnight, by the firelight, little house on the mountainside. If you come to see me, man, you better bring your four-wheel drive. You need this fucking drive. I'll be snowing for the winter. Cancel if you call me to stay tonight. Midnight, by the firelight, little house on the mountainside. Midnight, by the firelight, little house on the mountainside. In this city of any day now, all our dreams can feel like home. I don't need riches, I do not need glory, just want a place to call my own. In the midnight, by the firelight, a little house on a mountainside. In the midnight, by the firelight, little house on the mountainside. This is my third day back in New England in 6 weeks. It feels good to be back up here in the mountains. There are a lot of amazing places in the world. A place like this. It's cold down in the basement, bed I'm renting for the time. The streets outside are quiet, 3 more hours till the grind. The alarms will sound in unison, the sleep time will rise. To start another day with neither thinking or surprise. And the weather will be overcast, then it'll turn to rain. Folks will secretly be happy, for the excuse to complain. For the rain will sound like symphonies cascading off this town's Victorian Roosevelt angles. Trucks come rolling down, and my day will start on soggy shoes of pistol to my feet as I stumble to the corner store. Get something to eat, the cute girl at the register will smile as if to say, hey, we want this together, and she'll send me on my way. Hey, 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 yeah, shiny shoes, he'll be at Old Town Hall. His brother, chief of police, kids truants at the mall, and mothers with their babies, off to daycare and at work. I'll be heading to the alleys, cause that's where the poets lurk. And I'll be singing things in harmony, smelling them in the brine. Know the kind of day when you can sing within the times. The confident will rise, to choose to concentrate on all the things I love or try to fix the things I hate. So we Americans think our sitcoms, music, ball games, and French fries. And our teachers, they need raises. In our schools, they need supplies. And resilience of the spirit goes the will to carry on. When the moon had chased the sun around the earth and bring the dawn. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. These viruses has us down and out. Joe's been on the case. The vaccines or the variants, which one will win the race? I'm down in the basement, trying to contemplate the fact. A million of our neighbors gone and they ain't coming back. Conspiracies are everywhere, we're bursting at the seams. Crazier each day, like falling deeper in a dream. But we will keep on gathering, one day at a time. We'll prove that we are stronger yet than all combined. But 100 years from now, all our troubles will be gone. We'll be searching out the planets after fucking up our own. We'll pick us out a winner, plant a sturdy flag, and then ship up a few religions and do it all over again. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. If I met Greg Brown, I'd say I stole the song from you. We can't all be original. Plus my rent is due and I don't have health insurance. My car might be repossessed, cause playing on this guitar is the thing that I love best. And tomorrow at a bar, about a half a mile from here, I'll make 50 in a burger, and they'll make me buy my beer. And the guitar will sound like fireworks, exploding north and south, expressing all the feelings I can't push up through my mouth. Yeah, when that great you'll hear this song and it'll make you smile. You'll take me on the road, we'll travel for a while, and we will play together, trading verses, you and me. We'll crowd on an encore, we'll give them 2 or 3, but for now, one time. knew we were dead before too long. You know I cannot sleep before I've finished up a song. And tomorrow when I muster up the nerve to play this through, I'll hit the final chord and give a silent nod to you. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah.
When did the new verses appear? When have I been?
Yeah.
I know, the new one.
Two of them.
Those ones at the end there?
Yeah.
Those aren't new verses.
I know, that's what I mean. Where have I been?
Those were, if you listen to whatever the damn album is that first was released on. No, way before those days. 10 years before, is before View from the Room, even. There is, I wrote this song, Living in the Basement, and those last verses I was supposed to play at Toad in Portage Square the next day, where they were going to pay me $50 and I'd have to buy my beer. And I'd been listening to Greg Brown, and it was 4 a.m. in the morning, and I was finishing up the Basement song, and I wrote those verses. And there's somewhere in the first time this was ever recorded, it might have been solo. I can't remember, but once I started playing it out with the band, we ended where we ended. But that's actually, you just heard the full song.
That's cool.
Maybe for the first time.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
You tricked us.
It's good when I can throw a curveball King's way. She's a hard one to stump. They'll seem to recognize your face. Haunting familiar years I can't seem to place. Cannot find the candle of thought to light your name. Lifetimes catching up with me. All these changes take place. Wish I'd seen the place no one's ever taken. Hearts and thoughts, they fade, fade. Hearts and thoughts, they fade, fade. I swear I recognize your breath. Memories like fingerprints are slowly erased. Me you wouldn't recall, for I'm not my former. It's hard when you're stuck upon the shelf. I've changed. just wanna scream alone. By God, it's been so long, never dreamed you'd return, but now here you are. They fade away. Hearts and thoughts they fade away. Hearts and thoughts they fade. To Eddie. Yeah. That is whiskey that I'm drinking.
So yes, that's better than the Bud Light in the desert.
Yes, and it's way better than Bud Light.
Depends on my mood. It's fine, tastes fine. The beer I drink doesn't really get much worse when it's skunked. You know?
We were crazy. It was coffee. One bigger Coke pizza.
We're live, for those of you that don't know, we're live streaming this show, and so our gatherers are all over the place. I gather twice a week, and I've been out, for the last 2 weeks, I've been out in the desert. I was talking about that earlier, and there were no shows to live stream from, so, and, you know, during the waking hours, I had 2 cute little shits running around the cabin that I had to watch out for. Now, you know, in theory, when I'm on the East Coast, the girls go down at 7:30 and I can live stream after that, but 7:30 out in California in the Mojave Desert is 10:30 here, so I would opt to do sunrise, and we had some pretty awesome sunrises. I can't attest for the actual quality of the music at that hour. I love some of those mornings, but it's good. It was good. All right, what was I gonna do? I had a plan. It's totally gone. Okay. I got you. Okay, this is gonna be another one that's on the new album. This is called The Last Ride of Bobby McGee. I'm writing notes, I'm getting these mixes back, so we record these songs, right? And you have an engineer that's in the studio, and you have the musicians that are playing, and you think about all the parts, and you record all the parts, and they get recorded, but that's in some ways just the beginning of the process. You then have a window to do what's called overdubbing, which means you can add more parts. You know, there are only so many musicians playing. Maybe you have a musician playing piano on a song, but you could really use like a cool Hammond B3 organ kind of sound in the background when the choruses come around. And you just don't have the number of hands and fingers to do it. Or the musicians are really concentrating on the playing, and so they're not singing the harmonies. Well, overdubs is like after the bed of the song is recorded, you can go back and you can just plug in one mic and sing some harmonies in your own time. You sing along to the song, or you add a Hammond B3 organ to the song. That's kind of like phase 2. Phase 3 is it gets sent to, in many times, sometimes it'll happen right in-house, but oftentimes, it gets sent to a completely different engineer in a completely different studio. And this engineer's specialty is, these are people that have, haven't seen the light of day in about 12 years. They're, picture like, I always picture like, you ever seen The Simpsons? Like Mr. Burns. With the windows closed, in a dark room, just listening on incredibly high-powered speakers, right? And then they take, for every drum, like you look at a drum set, and there are all the different drums that the drummer is playing, and each drum has a microphone. And there are some room microphones over there that get the kind of whole, every single one of those microphones has to be specifically listened to, EQ'd, and adjusted. So the entire drum set, it's not just like what you play gets recorded, everything has volume. And when you play, this room has a sound to it. This room has a sound to it. The sound waves coming off of my voice and bouncing off the back walls and coming back. If I'm in a big room, like a cathedral, the sound is going to be totally, totally different. There's an effect called reverb. You've probably heard that word before if you didn't know what it was. What that does is it simulates an echo. It simulates the size of a room. A short reverb will make it feel like you're in a small room playing, and a long reverb will make it feel like you're in a cathedral or a dank and dirty cave. And those are just some of the little things. Every single microphone, there may be, right? The guitar needs to be plugged in, the voice needs to be plugged in, every instrument has their own, every one of those has to be EQ'd, the reverb and the effects, everything has its own effect. Everything has to be panned, right? If you just put all the music right here and you just play it through the 2 speakers, it's going to sound muddy. But if you can do things like have one electric guitar hanging out on the right side and a keyboard playing on the other side and an acoustic guitar in the middle, right? And suddenly, when you're listening, you're not conscious of this when you're listening to a song, but you hear space of all the different musicians. So there's actually a 3-dimensionality to every song that you listen to that's really been thought about. And it's something that you're never supposed to be conscious of. You just get to listen and enjoy, but it's all there. So right now, my Mr. Burns is in his cave, and he's sending me these mixes, right? And I have a week or so to listen to these mixes and send back notes. He's a busy guy. He mixes maybe 100 albums a year, so I get to send him back my notes once, maybe twice, and then it's done, and it's set in stone, right? So my note for this next song, The Last Ride of Bobby McGee, right, is that, and I don't know how he's going to do it. It was a really shitty note for me to write. Everything sounded great, but there was some sense. When you go see an old building, right, that's been up for 200 years, there's a presence to that building. It looks different and it feels different than a building that was built 5 years ago. Even if all the same materials are being used, there's just an age to it. So my note to him was, I need this to feel like a 200-year-old building. I don't know how the fuck he can do that somehow. It's not my art form. I don't know if he's going to be able to pull it off, right? There are filters on photographs. You can make it look like sepia or make it look like a photograph from 1970. How do you do that with sound? These are the questions. These are the fascinating questions. It's a completely different art form than sitting and playing the song live. You can tell I'm deep in this right now. I'm talking way too much about the studio. I hope it's interesting for some of you at least. The sun hit wild in colors that were blazing. broke upon a house in Prescott Lane. An old man wandered out holding a bedroll. Legend tells that Bobby was his name. It'd been decades since a soul had even seen him. He held his thumb out humbly towards the sky. A trucker passed him, standing, waiting patiently. Pulled over there and offered him a ride. And the diesel cab, it felt just like a cradle. It hummed along while Bobby sang the blues. He closed his eyes and thought about a harpoon playing in a wild, tangled girl that he once knew. Live hard, live life, do not wait, live now. La, da, 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 da. He fixed a fence post at a ranch in Chillicothe. They fed him well and let him ride old Adeline. She used to be the fastest in the county, but like Bobby, now prefers to take her time. That dusty summer spun him through the prairies, taking each ride just to see where it would go. He only knew the nighttime from the daytime, when the sun would rest its head upon a westbound road. And the people that he met would ask him questions. Old man, what are you doing? Coming around. His eyes would sparkle, grinning. He would shake his head, say it's the fool who thinks he knows what he is about. Live hard, live like hell. Do not wait, live now. Silence still did business through the clubhouse. Bobby'd run them favors way back when they said that we can ride it through the Rockies, but at the junction you're on your own, my friend. He chased the sunshine through the pass on JR Softail, dreaming of a 5-pound bass he caught when he was 10. And every other memory in his lifetime swirling like that Colorado wind. And he ate some but was never really hungry. He slept when he was hanging by a string. He told everyone he passed, life comes and goes so fast, and ain't our breath the most amazing, joyous thing. Live hard, live like hell. Do not wait, live now. Found himself in Parsons, California, holding court at Pappy's at the bar. Jamie took the hidden bottle out from the back. They reminisced a bit while Bobby played guitar. Late night he confessed that he was dying. This cancer seems to have bested me, but I'd rather go out walking in the sunshine than lying inside strapped to someone's chain. And he woke the next day early with the sunrise, humming softly, walking towards the sand. They say they saw him headed out round Blacktop Canyon. No one's ever heard from him again. Years down the road, a group of desert hikers found some bones under a twisted spine of tree, and a message carved into a bedroll, these final words of Bobby. Live hard, live like hell. Do not wait, live now. Live hard.
bedroll with the lyrics.
I'm happy with where the lyrics are sitting right now. He's just got to make it feel like a 200-year-old movie. I mean, it sounds great. The recording is great. It's missing a thing. It's missing a thing, and that might happen. I might never be totally happy with it. And you know, artists.
Such a great song though. I sat here with my eyes closed and I could picture Journey.
It's all there, and the musicians that were playing with me in the bandies were fucking great, and so we built a story musically, and now it's just like, and will it matter? Right? Like there's a phrase I like to use in the studio when we're really nitpicking something. Every once in a while, it's good to step back and say, okay, this will not affect gross sales. And that may be true, but there's also some other things, and there might be a thing. Have you ever seen one of those movies? Have you ever seen a movie on one of the new TVs where they have like the super high definition thing? Fucking hate it.
Oh, the ones that look like soap opera cameras?
Yeah, that's what people say about it, right? Like it just looks so realistic that it doesn't look like a movie anymore. Well, recording is the same way. It used to be back in the day when they were defining my genre, folk and rock. They didn't have the same kind of technology that they have today. They didn't have incredible microphones, and they didn't have incredible software. And so when you can record now, you can make things sound so crisp and clear and amazing. But that ain't always what I want it to sound like. Sometimes I want it to not sound so crisp and clear.
So Adam, you try to evoke another way of articulating it, and as you mean, I don't know if you're trying to evoke what the original DVD story sounded like.
I gave him, I said that my bearing for this song is, right, Janice's, me and Bobby McGee, and Don McLean's American Pie. And I want this to live in that. I want someone to be able to listen to this song, listen to those songs, and feel like they were recorded in the same studio at the same time. But, you know, it's hard, like, to some extent, you gotta make the song sound less good, because they didn't have, you have to make the instruments sound less crisp and clean. It's counterintuitive. It's really complicated.
60s Beatles songs were there, radio stereo was music heard.
And there was magic that happened there. And I'm also old. The me and Bobby McGee of today, what is going to be the classic sound of rock and roll 50 years from now? It ain't going to sound shitty like they did in the 60s and 70s. It's going to sound different, right? And that may be the bearing for what the future defines as sounding really good. So if I'm making something sound worse because I'm trying to mimic something in the past, maybe it's not going to translate 50 years in the future. These are the questions.
It'll come back around.
Right? Yeah, I agree with that.
I feel like this concert has just turned into a musical ethical discussion.
This is the things you can't do on stage.
If I did this on a stage, my whole band would quit.
Have you even hired Poche yet? Because we had this discussion once.
We're playing down the road at a place called the Rex in Manchester. And I think there are about 4 tickets left for the show, which is great for us. But
5, I have one, if anyone wants to go.
Hey!
That's my date.
No, I didn't.
Poche's not going to be at that show. He's on injured leave right now.
IR.
So for those of you who've been to Rambles,
That's it, I'm not going.
no, we're actually, there's a guy that I love is playing and is singing. He used to play in a band called the Old Main out of Syracuse. They did some Rambles, and his name is Nash. He's an awesome bass player, so he's going to come and roll with us that weekend. He plays an upright. He might just play upright with the band. It's going to be super cool. And the opener of that show is going to be a guy named Jeff Kazee, who was the music director and keyboard player for Southside Johnny and the Asbury Jukes. works. He's one of the best keyboardists I've ever seen. So I want to make him come and play with us too. So it's gonna be an awesome music adventure.
Is Coach okay?
He's fine. He's just got like a tender. He's got like typical athlete stuff. I mean that's what it is. What's up? Yeah. He's got a drumstick up the nose.
Time down.
You can't stay. You can run. Either way, you got miles to go. And I can hear you crying, but you know we don't have to worry about it now. I'm on sticky there. I'm gonna fight the fight, yeah. And you say you wonder why, but you already know. Dear Miss Hallelujah, would you take our fortunes, please? We're all just trying to move you. Would you make kind on days like these? It's a city that never sleeps. I could feel it rattling its cage. Beauty sometimes hides in the strangest of places. Dear Miss Hallelujah, would you take our fortunes, please? We're just trying to move you. Tell they count on days like these. You gotta step out on your own sometime. Gotta make it feel like home sometimes. 'Cause it's all you're gonna own. This life is gonna knock you up and down. You gotta bleed to make it right. Dear Miss Hallelujah, would you take our fortunes, please? We're all just trying to move you. Would you be kind on days like these? Would you be kind on days like these? Oh, could you be kind on days like these? Well, I got a handful more songs on this request list, and I just want to tell you, just want to say, especially to those of you who've never been to a house concert before or haven't seen me before, thank you for coming out in this strange kind of culture. It's a different kind of experience, I know, and I think it takes some bravery to show up in a living room for a concert.
He hasn't gone through the initiation yet.
We can make a
The one I wrote for my wife, Heather. Riding you out on the road, the Great Fall Plains just south of Kankakee. Suddenly I'm here with the thought that it's all meant to be. Like maybe our lives are a poem. The lines get wiser and simpler with age. And all we can do is guide the words as they fall to the page. And the car's doing 80 down 5. We all are courageous alive. This road, it connects every heart that is beating tonight. Wanna live so hard, forget my name, forget my name, forget my name. Wanna live so hard, break like the raindrops that fall on the ground at your feet, far away from me. I've been thinking about all that we had. I'm thinking about all that we need. I'm thinking both answers are simply our stubborn belief. And I'm singing out loud as I try. We all are courageous alive. This road, it connects both our hearts as they beat tonight. Wanna live so hard, forget my name, forget my name, forget my name. Wanna live so hard, break like raindrops that fall on the ground at your feet, far away. And I hope that you feel this connection. I hope you are sleeping at peace, knowing there's no such thing as direction, just what we choose to see. Wanna live so hard, forget my name, forget my name, forget my name. We can live so hard, forget our names, forget our names, forget our names. We can live so hard, break like raindrops that fall on the ground at your feet, far away from me. From me. If anyone feels like traveling to Cooperstown, New York tomorrow morning for an 11 a.m. show, I feel like we should all do this. You're sweet like a melon, sly like a felon. I've been wanting to dance all night. This party's so very going. Don't want me outside. The stars are out. It's a perfect sky. What if we only had tonight? What if we never see the sunrise? I don't want to wait for the right time for you and maybe stop this running line. Let your hair fall down, yeah. Let your hair fall down. I'm a whiskey drinker, late night thinker. I've been wanting to figure you out. A latte with my honey. Now I don't have much money, but I can show you what life is about. World's as big as we can dream. But if we only had tonight, what if we never see the sunrise? I don't want to wait for the right time for you with me to stop this run around. Let your hair fall down. Let your hair fall down. And I may not look like much, my tattered rags and such, and you all dressed in white. You may not run in your back, boy, I will get you there. What if we only had tonight? What if we never see the sunrise? I don't wait for the right time for you and me to stop these from around. What if we only have tonight? What if we never see the sunrise? I don't want to wait for the right time for you and me to stop this run around. Let your hair fall down. Let your hair fall down. Yeah, let your hair fall down. Let your hair fall down. Let your hair fall down. Let it fall down. Okay, here's the plan to finish up this afternoon. I'm going to unplug at this juncture. I'm going to play one last song for our gatherers online. Unplugged, just hanging out. Then I'm going to play an incredibly stupid song that I know will make a couple fellas on the couch pretty happy. And then we're going to finish up singing the song together, and that's our plan for this afternoon. All right. This really has been lovely for me. Thank you so much for having me. Yeah. All right. Ooh, this big stank. If anyone is planning to come to Cooperstown, New York, I'll be driving there as soon as we finish up this afternoon. You're welcome to caravan with me. That's the proper response.
Nothing spilled, we're good.
There's some in here.
Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the wind at our backs. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. Make it turn when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. Maybe look up and always feel wonder. Here it is to us, all that we see. It's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. It's to around good company. Here's to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to this time that we have. These moments pass lightly, won't come again. May our lives all burn bright, right up to the end. May we live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink to work when the working is through. Let us drink one to me. Let us drink one to you. Let us drink one to those who aren't with us. Here is to us, and all that we see is to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around in good company. Here's to the future. Here's to the past. Let us drink one down slow. Let us drink one down fast. Let us drink one as if this night is our last. Here's to the drink that we share. Oh, here's to the drink that we share. Now I want to say this before I sign off for our gatherers online, and I just want to mention it to y'all. If you are not planning to meet me in New Haven, Connecticut for show number 2 tomorrow, and tomorrow evening, then I would suggest and recommend that you all visit our Facebook page where we will be live streaming a concert from Bolivia. Our bassist Poche, his family owns a wildlife sanctuary down there, and when he gets a little bit of time off, which is rare, he goes down there and he's working with the animals down there. It's an amazing place called Senda Verde, and they're doing incredible work, not only protecting a lot of the animals that are rescued from poachers, injured animals that they find in the jungle, but also trying to protect the natural resources of Bolivia. There are not a lot of people doing that down there. They have a big job, and they're doing incredible work. Poche has organized a concert down in Bolivia, I believe in the city of La Paz, and there will be a bunch of artists playing music. A lot of it will be in Spanish, a lot of it will be instrumental. Poche has incredible friends and incredible talented circle of artists around him, and so they're putting on a concert tomorrow at 6 p.m. And we are going to be live streaming that from our Facebook page and an effort to help raise money for Senda Verde, the wildlife sanctuary. So for you gatherers online, you should forget seeing me in New Haven. It's sold out anyways. You should go. You should just hang out exactly where you are at 6 p.m. tomorrow, and check out the amazing music that Poche has organized down in Bolivia. And if you are able, donate generously to Senda Verde. It's the cause that is needed. Thank you for hanging with me. Please stay safe. Keep on looking out for